Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Divinity 2 Original Sin. Today, I think, might be the last episode that we have. Not sure.
The truth hangs heavy upon the air itself, unspoken. This is the point of no return. Somewhere beyond this point, you shall be undone, or you shall ascend. There is no middle ground.
Okay, well, I didn't mean to click that just then. I cut myself off. But, yeah, this is the Path of Blood, and apparently it's telling us that there is no middle ground. And I think we're ready. Alright. Let's... Oh. Okay.
You come here often. I don't know what you did, but you just released a source blood. I thought I'd come and see what all the fuss was about. Should have known you were getting yourself into trouble. Looks like the big moment has finally arrived. I will do everything I can to support you, Godwoken. I will pray for you. I think you'll need it.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Don't underestimate the power of true prayer. This is a place of incredible power where a single prayer holds the weight of thousands. Your heart and soul will fill as quickly as they're drained. Consider it a taste of your divine future. The people will pray for you. In turn, they'll trust you to do right by them, as I'm trusting you to do now. Of course, it's up to you whether or not to listen. I know how I'd respond, but you do you.
Melody wearily chuckles to herself, then bows her head in a show of unexpected but sincere reverence.
Looks like my investment's paid off after all.
I mean, at first it was a little dodgy, but I've come to trust you.
You've shown me kindness in the face of my sins. My worship is the least I can offer.
Thank you, Tarquin.
Now go. River.
Oh, what's this? Revered. You feel the power of your allies praying for you. Their devotion is providing you with infinite source. Now that's cool. Alright, so clearly see them down there. There's no point in looting. I think we should pot up. So, for Callus, I'll do the Blood Rose and the Poutine. And for the Prince, I'll do the Jar of Honey with the dinner. Yeah, maybe just the Jar of Honey for him. Alright, so...
Godwoken.
there it is.
Dallas told me about you. You must be as hard as diamonds, and twice as bright, to have come so far.
Well, thank you. But I'm mostly here to kill her. And then... kill you, I think.
Your divine welcomes you.
The divine you thought dead lords over the chamber from a granite throne. He moves to speak, but it's Wiedemann's voice that next pierces the air.
What a twist.
Lucian frowns at Wiedemann, then bestows a benevolent smile upon you. All that you know of him flashes across the panorama of your mind.
I underestimated you, Godwoken. You have proven to be a formidable foe. You have my respect.
Or you could shove that respect up your ass.
Respect? Indeed.
Well, I don't know you, so...
Lucian's gaze rests upon you and goes through you. He takes your measure entirely.
Lucian, we should tell him the truth.
Yes, I agree. It is time we dropped our masks.
Dallis nods, then reaches for the sides of her head. Where there was one face, suddenly there are four. She takes off the mask of the shapeshifter. A skull is revealed, bejeweled and ancient as the void.
I am eternal.
Okay, so you're an undead.
Aren't they just full of surprises?
I mean... kind of clarifies a little bit.
Fear not, Godwoken. Dallis is on the side of all that is good. She is helping me rid Rivellon of the influence of the Source.
I shall tell you the tale as I told it to Lucian.
I don't want to listen to you, Dallis.
Long ago.
Of
No.
course.
Silence, slave.
Viderman? I don't think I've come into contact with Viderman, but apparently Dallis doesn't like him.
Our king forbade the Seven to reach for this power, but the...
With the Source they stole from the Veil. The Seven created the races so they would have worshippers.
I've heard enough.
that will not do.
The Eteran is the salvation of Rivellon. It contains almost all the Source that was ripped from the Veil. Except yours.
The plan is almost complete.
We have made so many sacrifices, Godwoken. All of us. Of ourselves and those we love. One last sacrifice is required. For the future of Rivellon, you must surrender your Source.
Decide. Be the true hero and give up your source, or be forced to submit. Like a coward. Like a slave.
That's how I would feel if I gave you my source as a true hero. I'm not buying any of this.
There is no other way. The Source of the world is required to close the Veil. All of the Source.
Could kill all of you. I mean,
We only lack yours.
no.
Then let us proceed. Show some responsibility. Surrender your source.
You'll be a hero. Everyone will know of the sacrifice you'll make. Your name will be synonymous with the survival of Rivellon.
Don't let them do this to us.
I agree, Prince. If you want my soul, you'll have to take it by force. Try, and it'll cost you your life.
I understand. Sacrifice takes courage. But I shall help you. Though it pains me, your sacrifice shall be made for you. Dallis.
I'm sorry. You've come such a long way, but there is too much at stake. This is the end.
All right. Okay. So, we're going to put you here. Go up here. I don't think I can get everyone. I can get everyone. I also got Callus though. Alright, so Callus, you definitely need to get out of here. Okay. Looks like Dallis is going after the prince. which is fine. Just annoying. Alright, we'll do that. Deflecting shield. It's mine. Okay, so I can do overpower on Dallas. And that'll get rid of all of her armor, which means I can now knock her down. Nice. I don't want to waste the spells.
Are you feeling poorly, Dallas? Good. You shall not seal the veil. And now it is time. I call on the God King.
Oh no.
Come, claim what is yours.
Oh crap.
How? What? You are unleashed!
Friedemann cackles in delight at this turn of events. His unbridled glee slithers into your veins and throttles your heart.
You left the leashing wand next to me, you stupid maggot. So accustomed had you become to me pretending to be your slave.
Kill him!
Aren't you supposed to be dead?
Do shut up, you tedious buffoon. And don't look so surprised. As if I would allow that bone-bag Dallas to enslave me. Me?
Confront Dallas. She thought mere magic could contain an evil this tremendous. I don't even know this guy, so we're just gonna sit back and enjoy.
You should have listened to Tarquin, you worm-ridden wench. Nobody enslaves Brachus Rex. I am Brachus Rex. I am the Source King.
Was this part of the plan?
This is not the time for talk. Kill him, now!
Too late, you mouldering, blight-stained pigs. Grant me power, my ally. God King, I call on you.
I'll do intelligent, but I know I'm gonna fail because he doesn't have, I don't even think 1 in persuasion. Yeah, he has 1. And then he needs 5.
You would interrupt Brachus Rex? You would interrupt the Source King? You shall redefine suffering.
Okay. Oh, okay. We're having fun now.
The God King hears my call. He sends a companion worthy of my power. Come to your father, my pretty thing.
Oh,
Come to the Source King.
see, I didn't want to face this thing. I'm glad I didn't. Oh no, is that Isbel? That's the Sallow Man. Lord Linder Kem? Oh no. He is definitely gonna be mad at me. Alright, we got Plague on us. Oh, he gets another turn? Jeez. And they stack. Ouch. Okay. Well, let me put this on me. Then we will... $4,000, $6,000. I'm sure Dallas is still on someone else's team. But, I think I should get out of the way. We'll keep them here. Entangle them. Oh no, Dallas, come on. What is she? Dragon form? And she got everything back. Jesus. Alright, well. Currently silenced. I mean, we should really just set him up to take magic damage. Alright. Please fly away. Okay. So the dragon flew away. Let's hope she stays over there. Isabel. Alright. Nullified resistances. Awesome. And she took one of my source points. Always a pleasure. We'll haste that. I will teleport you down there. Then I think I can fireball just to help out, I guess. Because you got magic. You definitely got magic, so. I guess I could throw something at them. We'll do a curse cluster grenade. And you got burning, no burning. Get the magic armor bonus. We'll just drink 2 of those. Okay, so he keeps teleporting around, and he's just gonna deal with Dallas, so that's a good thing. Valid target. Yeah, we'll just do that then. Can't reach him with the bolt. Can I charm him? I can charm him. Nice. Go get him, dragon. Why is the Kraken hitting him? I'll take it, but I'm so confused. Let's You're immune to wet? Alright. I really don't know. Exchange vitality? Probably shouldn't do that, considering I could. Resisted by physical armor, though. We'll just, get some more magic armor. That kind of hurt him. There we go. Nice. Nice. Alright, so the Kraken left. We killed Lenderman, or the Lenderman? Chem and the Solomon. I kind of put them together. I don't know why. Let's, I need magic armor up. But it's gonna take a minute. So, yeah, you're kind of stuck here. We'll start your healing off. And we'll haste the prince. And we'll give him the evading. I didn't really take any damage, so we'll go ahead and get our boosts up. There we go. Alright, dragon, do your worst. No? Do I have to really go to you? Did I do a sequence break? Are you, like, bugged? Do something. There you go. Okay. Ouch. And die.
Lucian struggles to rise, but the weight of his own pain leaves him to gravity's mercy.
My time is done. But your source burns so bright I'm all but blinded by it. Be wise and true, Godwoken. I am no hero, but wisdom and truth. These are values I always believed in.
Dallis groans in pain.
I have failed. The future of all that is rests on your shoulders.
Yeah, but you tried to kill me, so...
Here we stand, once more on the cusp of divinity. But this cup, so long thirsted for, I willfully let it pass from me. All my life has been a lead-up to this, to be the King of Kings, God of Gods. I will not say it was in vain, but I will say it was vanity. If I were to chance upon my throne right now, I would sit down beside it, cast my glance to the horizon, and think of worthier things. I'd think of Sadher, my great love.
Oh... I forgot to do that mission. You never found her. I'm sorry. I really meant to do that mission for you, Prince.
I'd think of my children, their joyous dance through fiery skies. And of course, I'd think of you, of the adventures we had and the night we shared. That wondrous expression of joy when all was at its darkest.
We shared a night? Again, is this a sequence break? I don't remember romancing the prince.
Yes, I'd sit there, thoroughly contented, and wait for you to ascend the throne.
It's been an honor traveling with him. So is that me telling him to do it? I will keep them in mind.
He smiles and stretches his arm, inviting you to lead the way.
After you, my lord.
After all that you have been through, and all that you have done, all that you have become, the Aeteran lies in front of you. Divinity is yours to take, or to sacrifice. What you do next decides your own fate, and the future of the world. What shall you do with Divinity?
Alright. I could become the new divine. I can give source back to the people. When everyone is divine, no one is divine. Allow yourself and all the world to be purged of its source. Which sounds like a very sad world. But through Callus's long and difficult challenges, becoming a hero and then the villain, he is no worthy of being a god than anyone else. He'll give it back to the people.
And so it ended. A tale that began with my own ill-fated attempt to rid the world of the Godwoken. When the dust settled, no new divine had risen. Instead, all source was released into the world for all the people and every creature to share. Everyone was now a sorcerer. And united, the peoples of Rivellon pushed back the God King into the very depths of the void. This ushered in a new golden age of peace and prosperity.
Yeah, I knew it was a good
But
idea.
alas, it was not to last.
Oh, okay.
With many greedy for wealth, power, and position, the struggle soon began anew. Source, the very language of creation, was used in violence once more. The never-ending contest for power continued. As for me, my last hope of ever being freed of the God King's terrible tyranny faded when the Godwoken failed to seal the veil. An eternity of pain and suffering is mine, in service of the King, until the day I am freed, the day the God King returns.
Oh. Okay. I'm back on the ship. Hey, Prince. You want to talk a little bit?
Well, well, look what the cat dragged in. A Godwoken. But what good is it to be Godwoken when Source is now a free-for-all, and there is no divinity to be had?
Feels good no longer to be Godwoken, but free instead. A chance for everyone to do good by the source.
Don't fool yourself. In the absence of a master will rise. King, God, there is still power to be had. As long as there is power, there is conflict. Source for all, it is but the dream of an idiot who will soon wake to find his wrists in shackles. In that sense, I suppose I should look upon it all as an opportunity. People crave authority. They'll beg for a sorcerer king like me.
So he means to become Red Rex? Is that a second Brachus? Yeah, do you want to be that person?
Please, I'm not a dilettante.
He sighs, which seems to ease his surly countenance.
But come. We've traveled too long by one another's side to end with an argument.
This is true.
We'll not part on bad terms, will we? Home. I do so long to see my palace again. The Forbidden City. The sense of spices and incense. The sound of sitars in far-off rooms. To sit all day in perfumed shade and watch the white of the marble change with the journey of the sun.
Sounds divine.
But above all, I long to be with Sadher. Long to finally have the time to love. That is not to say, of course, I could ever forget about you and the intimacy we shared. When all is at its darkest, the soul longs for the light of love. Remember?
Again, I think I did a sequence break. Because I never, in all 50 episodes or whatever, did the romantic thing with with the Red Prince. But apparently we did.
I'm glad we were one another's light.
I'll wish him the brightest of futures.
Oh, but before you go, remember how when we first met, I took you by the jaw to inspect your teeth?
I don't remember that.
Is that so? It must have been someone else. Had you partaken in my little questionnaire, I'd have assessed your cooking skills, fashion sense, and regard for personal hygiene. I don't think I'm stretching any hypothetical truths when I assume I'd have found you lacking in all three departments.
Thanks, Prince.
Still, I'm nothing if not a tolerant man who believes in individual growth. I'm sure the journey taught you much. As such, I'd like to offer you what was denied to you before. The opportunity to become my slave.
I'm good.
What say you?
Shake your head, sigh deeply, and hit him in the nose.
Taken quite by surprise, he staggers back, blood dripping down his nostrils.
I take that as a no, then. Fair enough. But next time, please, use your words.
Alright, milady?
Malady stands tall and proud, sunlight sparkling off her mask. From
Well, here we are again. You, me, and the ship I've saved from ruin for your personal benefit. I'd say you owe me, but why state the obvious? Get an eyeful. I expect it's the last we'll see of each other for some time. I've a lot of planning to do, now that there's not to be a new divinity.
she drums her fingers testily on her crossed arms.
All that work, all that effort, tossed into the gutter like a malformed child.
Say it sounds like she was only interested in helping you for her own benefit.
Has it taken you this long to figure that out? Never mind. I'll find another way. I always do.
She fingers the mask covering her face. For a moment, it seems as though she's about to remove it. But instead, she places a hand on your shoulder.
We've come a long way together. I did my best by you all the way. Sacrificed much. And I'd have given even more to see you fulfill your destiny.
I mean...
She looks you up and down.
I guess this will have to do. Take a moment, why don't you? Relax. Enjoy. I certainly plan to do the same. Until next time.
Yeah. Until next time. Hey, there's Tarquin.
Source of all, eh? A bold move, I'll grant you that. I didn't think anyone considered the little people anymore. I don't know yet. Perhaps peace will reign and all will be equal.
Hopefully.
Or perhaps you've bestowed great power on undeserving children and turned them loose on each other.
No, I just gave it to everyone. Eventually, no one will have it.
Time will tell, I'm sure.
There's some ghosts, Spirit of Cybele, Los. Those are the characters I didn't interact with. There's Fane. Hey, ship, can I talk to you?
It gives me almost as much pleasure to speak to you as it does to be whole again.
Yeah, you took a big crash there.
I will always be an ally to those that carry swords, to those whose blood is of the heroes of old. And so, as always, I am at the ready.
It's time to depart.
You look out to the endless beyond. The sun's light plays upon the waves, just as it always did. The sails flutter in the wind, just as they always will. And yet, something is different. You are different. And with a start, you realize where you must go next. You speak the command to the Lady Vengeance, and another chapter begins.
Another journey.
The world was at peace, at least for now. Few were as prepared for the new world as the lizardkin of the ancient empire. With power spread equally throughout the world, the advantage lay with those who knew how to steal it, and at this the lizards excelled. Justinia returned to her throne. Under her rule, the Dwarven kingdom prospered, until 2 years later, a jealous lover stabbed her in the heart with a mutton fork. With their power returned, the elves reclaimed their lands from the Death Fog and began to rebuild. Soon they would split as two factions sought power, one to bring back the trees, the other to bring back the Scions. A dwarven joke did the rounds. It ends with the punchline, "So Lucian dropped the Death Fog on them again." And in a dark forest on the far side of a desert, well beyond the high seas, the Black Ring came together once more.
I thought I killed all of them, but I guess not.
The island of Fort Joy, the old redoute of the Source King Brachus Rex, was turned over to the people of Driftwood to use as they wished. They turned it into a holiday resort.
That sounds like it. Fort Joy.
Reaper's Coast prospered. The fisheries returned, and the fertile farmlands produced the greatest harvests the surviving farmers had ever seen.
That's good.
Blood Moon Island became particularly fecund, its soil producing the greatest crops. A particularly crimson-fleshed orange grown on the island became a delicacy across half the world.
Yeah, I didn't like Blood Moon Island.
The black pits took fire. The oil there burns still.
Ooh, that's bad.
Driftwood became a center of industry, trade, and transport.
Nice. I was kind of worried about Driftwood.
Lagan left his over-demanding wife and began a relationship with a local bard. In the spirit of loving generosity, he returned the ring to his now ex-wife. In a fit of rage, she threw it into the sea.
Of course.
The nameless isle had vanished. Although only open water remained, by instinct ships would steer clear. None of the captains could articulate why. Millennia later, adventurers would come in search of the legendary divine city of Arx and the crypt of the great Lucian. None would pass the path of blood.
I was gonna say...
Young Han went into the theatre and became one of the realm's most popular actors.
Well, that's good.
Almira and Mihaili settled in an abandoned homestead. The locals liked and respected Almira. She never wanted for help, and deals always fell to her favor.
Yeah.
Outsiders were often suspicious, but no local would speak against her. With no new divine, Malady found herself in a predicament. She had an important problem to solve, but no ally strong enough to call upon. And so her search continued.
Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't, like, cure you.
Having performed the greatest act of necromancy in history, Tarquin found the new world unchallenging. He became obsessed with rumors of another plane of existence. One day he vanished and was never seen again.
Oh, man.
With Amadia silent, the priestess Gratiana left the swamps and re-entered the world. With more undead than ever before, she founded an abbey in the Dragonspine Mountains, offering them shelter from hatred and fear.
Some of these people I don't even know.
Jehan, the demon hunter, found himself at a loose end. So, he opened a museum of demonic artifacts. After it burned down, with Jehan inside, witnesses claimed that the flames were the color of blood.
Yeah.
The Red Prince came home a hero. Soon, Prince became emperor, and his armies marched on their neighbors. The Red Empire was born, and his house remained true to its name. There was never a day without war. And then there was you. You returned to the world a sorcerer among many. Your future was yours to decide. Did you accept your new status with humility?
Yeah.
Only you know the truth. Only you know if you atone for your sins.
He did. I like to think Callus did. I think that's it. Yeah. So that'll be it for this episode. It was a journey, and I loved playing this game. And keep an eye out for the review. It might take a little more than a week to make the review for this game, but I will try my best to get it out for you guys, or at least my full review. I love this game, and it's sad to see that the Prince and Callus kind of... it wasn't really the ending I thought it'd be, but I'm not disappointed. It kind of reminds me of The Hobbit, where it's just a hopeful ending. And with Larian Studios coming out with Baldur's Gate 3, and obviously it's been out for a while, I'm just waiting for the actual release date. It just seems like, yeah, it was a good game. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, have a good one.
And then there was you.